Today we're going to install these crossbars on our 2025 Honda Pilot. The brand sent us these in exchange for our review. Let's get to it. Okay, so let's take a look at the pieces that we have that come in the kit. You've got both crossbars, you have your hardware kit, you have your instructions, which is very simple. You have your front and rear crossbars, and then the anchor arms that go with them. They are labeled for rear crossbar and also the front crossbar, and they tell you to make sure you point them towards the front of the vehicle. Next, we're going to install the brackets to the crossbars themselves. On each side, there's two screws that need to be removed with the Allen wrench provided, or a drill if you choose to do that. I chose to do it by hand. The next thing we're going to do is attach the adhesive foam pads to each of the four bracket arms. These rest up against your side rails on your vehicle, help them from scratching, also help to secure them a little bit. Okay, first step here once you're on top of the car is to take off the top plate with the key, unlock it, put it off to the side. Probably going to come back to that later. Then you're going to have this bottom screw that you need to unscrew. That will loosen the bottom plate. Once the bottom plate is off, you'll have access to the screw holes. Mount the crossbar and the support arms to your raised rails using a couple of screws. You're going to want to do this on each side. Make sure that the bolts are tight, but not super tight. Here we're reattaching the bottom plate. Use this Allen wrench provided, just not super tight. We'll come back and do all of that a little bit later on. Now it's time to replace the top locking plate. Use the key to get it secured into place, and now is your chance to go back to all the other screws and make sure everything is tightened in place. Once you're satisfied, it's time to move on to the crossbar screws and tighten those up as well. Securely tighten both screws on each bracket on each side of the crossbar. Repeat the process installing the rear crossbar and brackets. Take the time to go back and make sure each one of the screws is secure and tight. Also notice that you can operate your moonroof without any obstruction or anything being in the way. At this point, you're ready to go. Just please remember that these crossbars are rated for a max load capacity of 300 pounds. You're all set. Enjoy your newly installed crossbars.